So, second thing happened to me on Saturday. Saturday night, I got the bus over to a local village to meet up with a friend of mine. So, Tina dropped me off in town. Thank you, Tina. And whilst I was waiting at the bus stop, I got there just before the bus arrived, and there was loads of people there. And you know, because it's one of these bus stops where it services a number of different routes. So I was just standing there, and I said to the people, I said, "Oh, excuse me, is everybody waiting for this particular bus?" And something said no, but there was a chap sitting on the bench, and he was basically dressed like a tramp. His jacket was really badly ripped. He's wearing a long vest, halfway down the front of his thighs, and a pair of shoes which looks as if they're quite ill-fitting, and a pair of jogging bottoms. He was looking very scruffy and dishevelled, and at first blush, you'd quite easily consider him to be a tramp, and he may well have been. But anyway, so he just mentioned one or two things, and had a little bit of a conversation, and it's just really surprising because this chap was so articulate and so intelligent, and it was just completely in contrast to his appearance, and it just intrigued me really. And so I got on the bus, and he said, "Oh, obviously you don't know this particular place very well." I said, "No, I don't actually." I said, "I've been driven through there a couple of times, but you're absolutely right, I'm not quite sure, I just want to make sure I get the right stop, etc." He says, "Oh," he says, "sit down here," he says, and he says, "I can tell you about it." And I said, "Look, I'm okay. I mean, there weren't where we ended up sitting on the bottom, most of the people went upstairs. It's a double-decker bus." I said, "I'm okay." I said, "Look, I'm going to sit on these seats behind." And I thought, and basically, I didn't particularly, if I'm honest, want to spend the rest of a 1 hour journey on this bus sitting next to a stranger. I just wanted a bit of space, really, a bit of thinking time. And so anyway, and I realised, I thought, well, that might be quite hurtful. He might take it in the wrong way, i.e. the fact that I didn't want to sit next to him, and I didn't, but not because of because of his appearance. I just, I'm a private person. I just wanted a little bit of space. I said, "Oh," I said, "excuse me." He was sitting in front of me. I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Sorry, I didn't mean to come across, be rude or offensive or anything like that. It's just that I'm 6'4", and obviously, these single seats, you don't have a lot of room. Yeah, I've got two at the back here, and I can spread out a bit more. And some of these aren't up against the back of the chair." He says, "Yeah, no problem." I had a little chat with him, and like I say, I was just so surprised that he was so articulate and so intelligent, and it just made me wonder. And initially I thought, well, is this some sort of social experiment? Is this being filmed or something or other? just to see what people's reactions are, whether or not people are completely governed by, so for example, someone's appearance, and whether or not they judge them based on that. And I don't know whether or not these thoughts have been perhaps clouded by my early experiences that day in this shop, in this retail outfit. And it just got me thinking, just wondering about this chap, what his story was. I mean, everybody has a story, don't they? And then he got off the bus halfway through this journey. Sorry, I'm rambling on a bit now, and I don't know, a bit of a missed opportunity really, because I wanted to say to him, it's on my mind, but I didn't say it, and I regret not saying it. I was going to say, "Look, obviously I'm a lot taller than you, but I've got lots of spare clothes in good condition which I don't need. Can make arrangements to meet up so I can give them to you." And I didn't do that, and I regret not actually having that conversation with him. But he got off the bus and that smiled, put his hand up and that, and I don't know, it's one of those strange situations whereby, look back on it and think, well, on hindsight, I wish I'd have done more. I mean, at the end of the day, he might be quite happy in his life, he might not be, he seemed happy enough, but, once again, it's easy to judge people, isn't it, based on a little information. But anyway, I just wanted to share those anecdotes with you because they're two things which happened this weekend on the same day, and just got me thinking really. So just sort of, they're things which are, just going around in my mind now, while I'm driving to work, and do you know what? I thought I'd just share them with you really. Thanks for watching.